So I just finished my morning coffee at 9:21. House is a disaster by my definition. Now, if you've got little kids, this is nothing for you probably, but I don't have little kids. This weekend I didn't really clean that much. I didn't really get much done this weekend. I'm usually not that productive on weekends, I don't think. It's when I take off for the YouTube videos, especially this month I've been doing Monday through Friday videos. So generally Saturday and Sunday I take off from vlogging, all that stuff. I do film the grocery hauls on the weekends, but other than that, other than the grocery haul, I don't do nothing on weekends. And we all know that moms don't get days off, but on weekends I do tend to be more like relaxed with the housework, the meals, just everything, simply because, well, I want a break too. So that being said, I still do tidy up some. Like the kitchen is always cleaned up. There's never like dirty dishes or anything laying around usually. But Saturday night I slept terrible. I'm at a certain point in my life that my body started this weird thing, I don't know, like a year or so ago, to where I suffer from vertigo when I sleep, when it's at a certain point in my life. And so yeah, that was Saturday night. I kept waking up dizzy. It was awful. So obviously I couldn't sleep. Now I'm a typical person that I sleep really well. So when I don't sleep well, I can't function correctly. There's some people like John. John doesn't sleep well ever, so he's just adapted and learned to function like a normal human without much sleep. I have not. So that just like rained on my parade. So yesterday morning, which was Sunday, when I woke up, I had a pretty bad headache. I just had to jump straight in. Didn't jump straight in. It was a couple hours into it, but I jumped into my workout. At the end of that workout, my headache was almost gone. So I was just like, okay, I got my blood pumping, you know, so it made it go away. Went through the rest of the day perfectly fine, perfectly fine. It came time for my evening workout, which is my outdoor workout. I post more about my workouts and stuff like that over on Instagram if you follow me there. But anyways, at the end of our outdoor workout, I came in, I was fine. I started drinking a protein shake and the headache came back, and it was even worse than it was when I woke up. So when it come time to do my nighttime cleaning, like I always just tidy up the living room, tidy up the kitchen and stuff like that before I go to bed, I just decided, you know, I would just record it this morning, give me an excuse to leave it, make me feel a little bit better about it. But yeah, it's just, now it's just like hollering at me because I don't tend to leave dirty sitting around. So I figured we'd go ahead and just record it, get a little clean with me video going here, and we're gonna jump in. Alright, so I'm going to pause the TV. One thing that I have been doing lately, I made a playlist, the watch later playlist, whatever. I went through and people that I had missed the last few days, weekend, whatever, I put them all on the watch later list, and I'm going to play through them while I clean so that, you know, I'm doing two things at once. So that's what we're going to do. Well, I already had it playing. I made the playlist and then went and immediately started it. But now, yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. Maybe it's a good idea for, I know, fellow YouTubers. We've always got so much going on. I always say that, you know, supporting other YouTubers it's a full-time job in itself. So, yeah, that's what I just thought would be a good idea. Maybe I'll just throw that out there to you if you're not already doing it. I know some people already do the watch later thing. So if not, that's a good idea. Just throw you a bunch on the watch later, put them on the TV, and go on with your day, and you're supporting your friends and getting your life together. So there you go. But we're just gonna jump. Oh, I need to go in and add Marie because I've not watched Marie in a few days. So I'll go add her to that watch list in just a second. But I wanted to go ahead and do the little overview. Like I said, you know, my kids are older, so we don't have toys laying around. This is as laying around as it gets, pretty much. I don't know why his shirt's in there, but well, he does like to put toys on the table. He does do that. This is actually toys from the table last night that I got him to clean up for me. But, you know, this is just what our life looks like. Our kids are older. He likes John's fancy table. I had that in here to help me dry the floors, and then now he uses it as a table. I need to figure something out. Make a tiny table to put there. I need to buy another couch, but you've heard that rant before if you've been here. So yeah, I have to clean this off. It is a mess. You see that? Yeah, real life. We have one shoe here, a computer that needs dusted. We're not even going in that direction. We're just going to pretend that's not there. I'm so tired of looking at that stuff. I'll be glad when the basement's done so I can have a normal living area, which that will probably mostly be gone now because that will be the stairwell, but whatever. At least I won't have to look at that. But it's a mess in here. The dogs enjoy chewing up paper all the time. I have to clean that up. Nolan's toy. Coats from the weekend. There's my other shoe because my dogs like to eat them. We're pretending that's not there because I'm not working on that today. And then the kitchen is always the place that irritates me the most, but this is what it looks like. It is a mess. Look at that. But we're going to get it together. We've been keeping this pretty well together. Or at least in my opinion, I think it looks pretty well together. The girls helped me last night. That's why it's not completely fine. I mean, completely organized, but that is fine. I would take a little bit of crazy for the little bit of help. So, yeah, let's go ahead and jump in here. I really need to get my workout done, but I knew there was no possible way that I would be able to focus and get my workout done when I knew I had all this work to do, and then everything else will just fall into place. That's the plan. That's the hope anyways. So let's go ahead, and I gotta go in here and add some more to my playlist after I started talking about it. And then we're going to just get started. So let's get this over with. We should also go check the bathroom. Let's go do that really quick. It's not bad. Actually looks way better than I expected it to. I told Jonathan this would be his job to keep it clean, but I don't think he actually has. I just think it's been just, you know, he's a teenager, so he's not really that messy type thing. He can be. That's true. He can be. So, nope, it's clean. Thought there might have been like turtle cage debris. Don't ask.
We got our windows down, driving down the 405, sing along to the radio. We're gonna make it someday, nothing's gonna get in our way. We will be the biggest band in town. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Oh, 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 Saturday night. I'm gonna quit my job, never wanna have no boss. I just wanna play my rock and roll like they do on the radio. Tommy's got brand new drums, and I still have my old guitar. And John said this next song's gonna be real good, if you know what I mean. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Oh, 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 Saturday night. loco, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out. Just be there. Oh, just be there. We're taking our shot. Bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Oh, 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 Saturday night. Oh, oh, oh.
All right, and if you can see on the counter, there's a air fryer that wasn't there earlier and some pizza rolls. When I was doing dishes, Jonathan's seen that I was in the kitchen, so he asked me to make him some food. Usually he makes his own, but if Mom was around, well, he always asks me, and I'm okay with that. So that's why it's there, is I have to make him some food. So we're going to do that as well as tidy up the kitchen.
Baby, time to figure out what this could be. I dreamt of a life in a small
Alright guys, and then here on this wall, these little canvases, I had one above the sign and one below. The bottom one kept getting knocked off because people was rubbing it to try to not let the dogs out when they went outside. So I decided to go ahead and just put both of those at the top. And then under the sign, I am going to go in with a vinyl decal, something I had been wanting to put onto this wall anyway. So if anything, it's just a push for me to go ahead and get that done. So that is what I'm doing. Stay tuned for the vinyl decal. That'll probably come a different day.
Not long ago you got hurt, someone did you wrong. I can see it in your eyes, it's like your fire is gone. Across your face, it is written across your face. If you wanna talk, I'm right here, not gonna leave your side. Just feel free to open up when the moment's right. Across your face, it is written across your face. If you wanna go out, we can go out. You can hide away just for one night. But if you wanna cry, just let it out. I'm by your side now. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again. Better stand up tall, I know you can be brave, brave, brave. I know you can be brave, brave, brave. I know it did you wrong, wish I could take your pain away. 'Cause I hate seeing tears streaming down your face. I know you're strong, won't feel this way for long, no. If you wanna go out, we can go out. You can hide away just for one night. But if you wanna cry, just let it out. I'm by your side now. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again. Better stand up tall, I know you can be brave, 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 brave. I know you can be brave, 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 brave. If you wanna go out, we can go out. Brave, brave, brave. You can hide away just for one night. Brave, brave, brave. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again. Better stand up tall, I know you can be brave, 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 brave. I know you can be brave, 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 brave. Brave, 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 brave. Brave, brave, brave.
Alright, and I just wanted to throw this out there. I dusted this last week. I don't know. It's just how the airflow in this house is, especially with everything going on with the construction and stuff, I guess. It just makes it so much more dusty. So, yeah, it's not like it's been like months since I've done this. It happens and it happens quickly. So that is why it's so dusty. It's not because I don't dust. Obviously, I don't dust enough, but I do dust sometimes. Okay? Okay.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here?
Alright, so I've had my vacuum here almost a month now. I just wanted to do a little update on it. I really like it. It gets clogged easily, which is annoying, but you know, dog hair, whatever. But I do really like it. It makes life so much easier to not have to worry about the cord. Granted, you got to worry about it being charged, but that's fine. That's easy to do. So it's not that big of a deal. If I know I'm going to use it that day, I will make sure I plug it in. But it's usually a little bit charged anyways. But yeah, I did see a shark one at Walmart the other day for $70 that I was like, darn, because it mopped and vacuumed. But that's fine. Who cares? I just wanted to let you know that I do like this. It just gets a little clogged up quickly.
Forever. I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? Do you know I'm looking?
Alright, and then the kitchen is all done, nice and clean. This candle smells really good. You can already smell it, you know, everywhere. So definitely will be buying more of those. But the kitchen is nice and clean as it gets around here anyways. Wendy will put these dishes up in just a little bit. That is her chore, along with Lily mopping the floor. I don't know if you can see that it is. It's not the worst it's ever been, that's for sure, but it's pretty bad. But that is her chore. There, you can see a line. So she will do that. And yeah, the dog's already messed up this couch a little bit. That's fine. Barker's guarding the pig. And then in here in the living room, puppies everywhere, but that's fine. They make life better. So And the queen found her spot again. What's under your neck, queen? Piece of fuzz? What's this one? Just part of it. But yeah, we're all done. All nice and clean. And then I had washed the rugs for this bathroom in here at the end of last week. And I was going to bring them back in and put them up. I just sat them on the toilet and Jonathan ended up just doing it for me. So that was a win. Herschel, get away from the toilet. So yeah, we got everything done. Alright guys, and with that, we're going to close out this video. I hope you enjoyed cleaning with me this morning. Maybe it gave you some motivation to get up and get some stuff done. But yeah, we're going to close this out because I still have a huge list of stuff that I have to do today. But don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, remember to show grace, be content, and live blessed. Until next time, bye guys.